Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm just going to play about with makeup. This is probably going to be a long video, so you might want to go and grab yourself a snack or something to eat and get all comfy. Some products are new to me, not necessarily new out, and I just want to play with them. So the first thing I'm going to use is the Bobbi Brown Extra Bare Glow Illuminating Moisture Balm. And we're going to pop that all over our skin, just to moisturise and illuminate, as the name suggests. I've got a bad throat. I think I'm getting the cold or some kind of wee virus. Right, I'll take that out, that's new. And we'll give this a go again. So I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. This is a blurring one. And I got this in my Feel Unique Beauty box. I don't know why they call it a box when it comes in a little pouch, but I'm just gonna put it there and over my nose because that's kind of where you need the blurring, and here. My skin is rather dry just now, so I need a little bit of hydration and luminosity. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. Putty Primer, the luminous one, and just add that to these bits. Now obviously you don't need to use multiple primers. That's just the vibe I'm feeling today. Okay. Right. So let's have a look at what we are doing for foundation. Don't know. I'm trying to rotate them and use them all. I think I'm going to use my that drawer just next to my way. This is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation, and I have it in the shade Light 60N. Now, I ran out of my beloved Primark brush spray and they don't do it anymore, so I'm gonna have to go back to the old bar of soap or shampoo method, which is annoying, but hey ho. So I don't think my favourite foundation brush is clean at the minute, but if I remember correctly, oops, this little brush here, which is an Emix Design brush, was quite good for applying. So I'm just going to pop it on with this. It's like literally 3:30 on a Saturday afternoon, but I really wasn't feeling that great earlier, so. And then I just thought, why not? Slap on a wee bit of makeup, even for a couple of hours. And of course, I'll be strictly later on. Is anyone else watching it? Everyone seems to be getting COVID on there. You know, I suppose it's definitely not gone away. Hopefully the numbers aren't as bad as they were. The thing is, it's so difficult because even when I phoned the doctor yesterday, because I took a reaction to an antibiotic which made my throat swell up and it's like sore when I swallow, he was just like, you know, it could be that, or it could just be the time of the year and that I'm getting a cold. And I was like, right. But anyway, so let me just see. Might bump this light up a tad. I just want to make sure that everything's all blended in. Gorgeous. Right, I need some colour corrector because my under eyes are not good. So I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury one. This is in medium number 2. I did clean some of my brushes with the rest of the spray yesterday before it gave up on me. But I'm going to pop into Primark in the next couple of weeks and have a wee look about. See if I can get some pyjamas and wee bits for people's Christmas, because you can't go wrong with that, can you? I'm just going to wet this sponge just so that it's slightly damp. But yeah, so we'll see. But all they had was like the solid cleaner, and I don't want the solid cleaner. I quite like the convenience of this spray as well, because you know, then it's dry really quickly and you can just carry on with your brushes. But Charlotte Tilbury powder in shade number 2. I'm gonna have to get my backup one out. Let's just put that where we place that powder. Okay, now I'm going to put some of, I'm going to put that in there just now, Charlotte Tilbury Urban Decay Primer Potion on my eyes. Oh, just a wee mini one I've got quite dry eyelids anyway, so excuse me. And then what's left from that powder on the sponge, I will just press over the top. Okay, palette I want to use today is my Natasha Denona, the Glam palette, and we're just going to get that on our eyeballs if I can find the brushes that I need. Okay, I've got it. Right, so we are going to go for transition shade. I like that it tells you in here, even though I've done a makeup course and stuff, and I'm only doing the makeup for myself, I do like the way she's put what things are for. So this is the transition. Wait, it says transition, but I'm just putting it all over my lid because it's like that sort of a shade. Okay, what are we going into? Obviously you can use whatever you want, but it's nice that she's got it mapped out. Let's do me down one more. Right, what do I want? Is that the only transition shade? Okay, I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Right, I'm going to go for the crease shade, which is like a sort of taupey sort of colour. And yeah, my crease is there. And we're just going to pop that one there. And I think I want to round my makeup like that. I don't think I actually suit that shape. That's a technical term for, you know. And I do quite like Katie Jane Hughes' method of blending in the way instead of blending out the way. And then I'm just sort of looking up and taking a wee bit of that under my eye. Have any of you watched that I Like the Way You Move on BBC Three? I like literally binge watched the whole lot of it last Saturday and finished it on Sunday. Or it might have been Sunday, Monday, I can't remember. But yeah, I really loved it. It's like a new, or it was like a new sort of thing where it was a professional dancer and then they call like the non-professional dancers rookies. And basically they go on these mixers to find like a chemistry and with someone, you know, like dating and whatever. I'm just taking that same shade and I'm running it under my eye, and I'm very much aware that it pinged it. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. All the episodes are on the iPlayer the Now on BBC Three, so you should totally go check it out if you're into like, you know, dancing and people like looking for a connection and that. I really enjoyed it actually, I really did. But I love dancing shows and singing and stuff like that. Like my Saturday Night Vibes, I watched the game show The Hit List. So it's like a music quiz. And then I watched Strictly Come Dancing. So I'm like proper into that. I'm obsessed with this Natasha Denona palette. I honestly think it is much better quality than Pat McGrath. Like I used the Pat McGrath Golden Opulence yesterday and it's okay, but I would definitely say that this formula is so much better. Let's just get that wee bit away. Sorry, I'm just moving to the light and that so that I can see what I need to add or do. Okay, so let's go for the blend shade and we'll get this tiny little blender brush. Where was it now? I want to get some more of the Natasha Denona palettes. I was kindly gifted this for like birthday Christmas last year from my amazing, so supportive and kind-hearted friend Cheryl at What's for Tea here on YouTube. Like so she's kicked off my love for the palette and now I want more. I would like to get I almost did get it, but then I've opted for another palette actually. But I almost got the bronze palette or the bronze gold palette or whatever. It's still on my wish list, so I might eventually get that. Okay, and to smoke. So I need a smaller brush. I've got right itch. What's a good brush for smoking out? I don't want one that's too big. I don't think that's the shape that I want, no. Okay, we'll try this one. So for smoking it out, we've got like a deeper brown. So I'm just sort of taking that, putting the brush right into like my socket and then just out to the corner edge as well. And we'll do the same on the other side. Like just place the brush right into the socket there and wiggle it a bit. Is anyone going to any Halloween things or hosting anything themselves? Just a wee bit more of that, and I'm just sweeping it under the eye there. I can't remember the last time I dressed up for Halloween. Probably when me and Dawn went to a burlesque club in Glasgow. And that was God knows how many years ago. Right, we need another wide brush. This is like, see when like my partner says to me, or like, you have tons of brushes, how do you need any more? I'm like, seriously, you can never have enough eye brushes. Love it. Now, what do we want for a lid colour? I'm going to go for this sort of goldy colour here. And I'm just, this says centre eyelid. So it's kind of centre of my eyelid, but it's not, if you get what I mean. And I'm just using my finger. Gorgeous. This is such a good palette, like honestly. I do highly recommend it if you don't own it. Or if you don't own a Natasha Denona one, I think this would be a great one for you to go for. Look at that. Beautiful. Need another brush. So yes. And then for inner corner is this other sort of pinkish tone that I'm just going to again take on my finger and just place it in that inner corner. Go back in with a little blend brush that I used, and then I'm actually going to go into the transition shade that I took, and I just kind of want to run it a little bit there. Oh, sugar. Does anyone ever do that and like totally dip into the wrong shade? Just to add it together. And then I'm going to use my Peaches and Cream Gatsby pigment because I haven't used it yet. I'm sure you'll have heard all about it. It's the iconic one. I don't want to tip it all out, but it's like a goldie. And I'm going to take my little Peaches and Cream brush, and I'm just taking some from the lid. Look at that. Oh, that is so stunning. And I'm just going over the top of that. Look, that's with the pigment and that's without. I think I'm definitely going to wear this pigment, I think, for like my birthday and Christmas in December, because it's stunning. Look at them, it's so pretty. And I'm just going to go back in and slightly blend it a wee bit. That is a beautiful pigment. Right, let's put that away in case we knock it over. And then I need an eyeliner. I'm going to put them down here. So I'm going to take this dark green liner I've decided. This is Fast Lane by Colourpop, and it's like a forest sort of green. You don't have to use a coloured liner, but I just think sea gold and bronzes with a pop of colour, like look, it just looks so good. So just taking that. I love it so much. I put all my products at the side of me here so that I remember what I've used. And then for mascara, I'm using my Maybelline Sky High mascara. I love the wand on this mascara. And of course, a lot of people would add lashes. I'm not gonna. I do want to get into lashes, and I've got some there, and I also have lash glue, but I always just feel that they're uncomfy and that they're like literally touching my eyebrows. And I wear glasses when I'm like watching the telly and on my phone and whatever else. So I'm just like, you know, and I can't be bothered just with it, and it just annoys me. So I don't know how people do it. It'd be great to be able to find a pair and wear them and them be natural-ish, where you can tell that I've got them on, but they're not like ridiculous and they're comfortable. So if you know of any or recommend any, so that's the eyes, and I love it. I absolutely love how that's gone. Let me just quickly, if I can find the brush that I used, I think it was this one, maybe just extend a wee bit that outer smoke. But I'm loving that. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in Tan Lines. I got this new from Depop. This is my second time using it. And I'm just going to take this little Eco Tools brush and hopefully this will do the trick. I think this is the lightest shade that they do. I am so impressed with that Gatsby pigment. It's like so nice. So if you're like me and you like bronzer but you don't want to be orange face, or you don't want to be too bronzed, then I suggest a cream bronzer, but I also suggest just lightly placing it on. You know, that it's a preference thing. Like some people like to be smothered in it. And that's fair enough. Okay, for blush, I am going to use this e.l.f. Face Duo blush in Lychee. Probably take far too much in here, so I'll dab it off in the back of my hand. And I like to now start high up and just take it in. And as I always say, if you feel like you've put too much of it on or too much highlighter or bronzer, just go back into the brush that you used for your foundation. And then for highlight, excited. So this literally just arrived today. This is the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. Pure Shimmer Blendable Highlight. Oh, highlight and blush, so I could have used this. And this is in 004 Rose Gold. So I just got this brand new on Depop, came today. So it says, this kit contains 4 ultra luminizing shades. Applied with fingers or a brush, can be used alone or blended together to spotlight the high points of the face. So we've got Sheer Gold Pearl, Metallic Pink Gold, Shimmer Rose, and Metallic Golden Peach. I'm going to swatch these as well. So this is what it looks like. Let me just open it up. Look at it. It's stunning. So let's give it a wee swatch. Oh my word. That's beautiful. So I'll just swatch them all on my hands first. I haven't had Dior products for like the longest of times because I used to get quite a bit of Dior back in the day. That was like luxury. And then I was like, meh. And then I saw one of my favourite YouTubers, it's Sabrina, using these. I don't even know if this camera's going to show up. Hold on. Look, you see them? No, you can't see them. This shit camera pisses me off, this ring light and camera situation. But anyway, I think I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is the Sheer Gold Pearl. And I'm going to use that as my highlight today. I'm going to pop it on. And as I say, if you feel that you have taken too much, just go over it with your foundation brush. That's lovely. Look at that. Nice little glow. And it's not like glitter particles or anything like that. I love it. So there is that. And then I think all that is left to do is lips. I've got nothing on my lips. So today I am going to use my Bobbi Brown lip pencil in Cocoa. I need to get a sharpener. I lost mine. I think this is their most popular one, is Cocoa. And then, I don't know. I think I want to go in with one of my new glosses. I've got 3 of the Maybelline lifter ones, so I don't know what shade. I don't know, I think I'll go for this one. This one is Stone. These cost $8.99. I got them in Superdrug and they're amazing. Look at that. I'm just going to take my finger and slightly dab the two together. I mean, it's a darker colour than I would normally go for myself. Better leave that out there as well so I know what I've used. And then I'm just going to take this little colour matrix spray. And I think my foundation has, you know, my mascara died, and then I just pounce it into the spoon. And we are finished. Let me just get some my brush. I was going to go and straighten my hair, but I'm no bother. So this is the finished look using my Natasha Denona Glam palette. I love that pigment, it's beautiful, isn't it? So please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell to be notified of when I upload, and I shall speak to you in the next one. Bye!